So it's really nice to see you again. So you're playing in Name Festival tonight. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, pretty tired actually. It's been a long 3 weeks, been touring Europe for 3 weeks, and I just got back from Berlin, today. And so yeah, a little tired, but all will be well.
So you released your first album, it was in May, Smoke the Monster Out. And so you released it not on your own label like Crosstown Rebels, but on the German one, Get Physical. Can you explain for us this choice?
I was too lazy to release it myself. No, the reason was because the guys that run Get Physical are pretty good friends of mine, and when they first heard the music they freaked out and they were like, if there's any possibility that we could work with you on this, then we'd like to do it. So I thought that this was actually quite a good idea, because it meant that the guys that work for me at Crosstown Rebels could just concentrate on our music, Jamie Jones and other stuff that we have coming out this year, Butane's album, and it gave me an opportunity to work with another label and see how they do things.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's been going really well. I'm happy with Get Physical guys, and we've done some good parties together, and they've been promoting the album really well. And yeah, we have a new single coming out. Was a new a 12-inch, which has a remix of Memory Box from the album, which I've remixed, and on the other side is a remix of Spinning by Sasha, and that's like a limited 12-inch release. And then there's going to be a proper single later this year, just before Christmas.
A lot of people were quite surprised of the album, because it has nothing to do with what you play in DJ sets, and there's a bit of darkness, there's a bit of mystery, there's a bit of romance, a bit of pop, a bit.
That does have quite a lot to do with what I do in a DJ set, all of those things, but in a DJ set it's about 127, 128 BPM, but on the album it's designed in a totally different way. So, but I think that all the themes of what I do as a DJ are there in the album, but just kind of moulded and created in a different way. I should say actually that I completely remixed the album for the club, for the live show. So completely reworked all the tracks and turned it into more of a club-based set.
Can we say that this album represents a bit of the real Damian Lazarus? Like, are you smoking the monster out of yourself?
I think they got smoked out a long time ago with all the other toxins. Yeah, of course, it's me. It's pretty real, and I wanted this album to be very personal. And I wrote the songs and I constructed the melodies and words.
Yeah, because you sing as well.
I try to a little bit, well, I just wrote these songs and I just didn't really want to give them to a guest vocalist. I wanted it to be personal and from the heart. So it just made sense for me to sing the words that I'd written, in the songs that I'm trying to create.
It's a new thing.
Yeah, it's a new thing, but I have Safety in Numbers. I have Johanna and Miriam from Taxi Taxi who sing on the album, and they perform with me live, and Terran over here who's constructing the visuals live, and he actually made well, tell them about what you made for this.
Yeah, because you have a lot of people working with you now and with you on stage. Can you tell us what you do, for example?
Well, I made a 1 hour piece, 1 hour film for the whole set, and kind of every track has a dedicated little story, like video that is kind of synced with the audio.
You speak about the twins, so the two singers who are singing on the album. Could you tell us where you met? How it happened?
Yeah. I was trying to find an interesting voice, an interesting singer for this project, and I was asking a few friends if they knew anybody, and I was looking for something quite specific, and I kind of thought I was looking for someone from Scandinavia, because there's a specific kind of phonetical approach to the way people from Scandinavia tend to say certain words, and I was looking for something along those lines, and a friend of mine who's a good friend of Bjork's suggested these two girls called Taxi Taxi. Actually, their debut album is released next week as Taxi Taxi, so it's very beautiful and it's very folky, and yeah, very Swedish. They're from Stockholm, and when we first met, they were 17 years old, and I sent them the music, some of the tracks I was asking them to listen to, and they were too young really to just kind of, okay, yeah, we'll do this and whatever. So I had to speak to their parents and say that I was, you know, this, like, you know, all that. Yeah, you may have heard of me as a bit of a weirdo, but I'm actually a really safe bloke.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Gabby. It's nice to see you again.